An emergency fund is the foundation of financial stability. It is cash set aside for real surprises that life throws you, like a sudden medical bill, a job loss, an urgent car repair, or a family crisis that requires travel. Without this safety cushion, many people turn to credit cards, borrow from friends, or drain investments at the worst possible time. With a properly built emergency fund, you buy time, options, and peace of mind. You are no longer forced into decisions by fear. You can pause, think, and choose wisely because your basics are covered. Now build your plan step by step. To learn where your money goes today, track every expense for the next 30 days, use your banking app, a spreadsheet, or a simple notes file. Label each transaction as need, want, or waste. Needs keep you alive and employed. Wants improve comfort and joy. Waste provides neither. This honest inventory reveals where to find dollars for your fund. Many people discover small leaks that add up to a large number every month. Set the saving schedule. Convert the final goal into a monthly and weekly target. If your target is $6,000 over 12 months, your plan is $500 per month, about $115 per week, roughly $16 per day. Breaking it down reduces overwhelm. Put these numbers on a sticky note or in your phone lock screen so the target remains visible. Visibility drives action. Open a separate high-yield savings account for emergencies only. Separation is a psychological tool. When emergency money sits in the same account as spending money, it blends in and becomes easy to tap for non-emergencies. A dedicated account builds a mental wall. Choose an account that is easy to transfer to within 1 or 2 business days, but not instant, the swipe of a card. You want quick access without constant temptation. A modest interest rate helps the fund keep pace with inflation, but safety and liquidity are more important than chasing yield. Automatic deposits. Automation is how you turn intent into consistent progress. Set a transfer to your emergency account on payday. Save first, spend later. If your plan says $500 a month, schedule 2 transfers of $250 each if you are paid twice monthly. Automation removes decision fatigue and protects your goal from daily distractions and impulses. Lower fixed costs. Fixed costs are the large, predictable bills that repeat monthly: rent or mortgage, car payment, insurance, phone plan, internet subscriptions, and debt payments. These categories offer surprising room for change. Consider a roommate, a lease negotiation, or a move to a slightly cheaper neighborhood at renewal. Refinance. Expensive debt, raise insurance deductibles if appropriate, or switch providers after a quote comparison. Downsize the phone plan or trade an unused gym membership for at-home workouts. Each fixed dollar you free becomes a reliable monthly deposit to your emergency fund. Tighten variable spending without hating your life. Variable spending includes groceries, restaurants, coffee, entertainment, apparel, and convenience purchases. Start with a simple set of guardrails. Plan your meals for the week, shop with a list, and cook in batches to reduce food waste. Assign certain days as no-spend days to break the habit of daily small purchases. Choose 1 or 2 joy categories to keep, then cut the rest for a season. A short season of focus is easier to sustain than permanent austerity. To add income streams designed for speed. A fund grows twice as fast when you both cut costs and earn more. In 2025, rapid options include freelancing on weekends, short gig shifts for delivery or rideshare, selling unused items, light consulting in your skill area, micro tutoring, and seasonal overtime if available. Treat all extra income as emergency fuel. Resist lifestyle upgrades. Funnel every side dollar straight to the fund. Redeploy windfalls. Tax refunds, bonuses, cash gifts, or small inheritances should flow to the emergency account by default. Decide this rule in advance so the money does not gather emotional jobs the moment it arrives. If you plan for a small celebration, set a fixed percentage for fun and send the rest to the fund. Pre-commitment prevents regret. Protect the fund with clear usage rules. An emergency is essential, urgent, and unexpected. Essential means it protects health, housing, transportation, or required income tools. Urgent means action is needed soon. Unexpected means you could not reasonably foresee it in your normal budget. A car battery that dies is an emergency. New tires that you knew were worn 2 months ago are not. Tuition you have known for months is not. Create a separate sinking funds category for predictable large expenses so you do not raid the emergency fund for non-emergencies. Rehearse the process of using and refilling the fund. When a real emergency hits, you move money from the savings account to checking, pay the bill, and immediately begin refilling. The fund is a revolving door. It is meant to be used and rebuilt. This cycle turns a crisis into an inconvenience you can handle. Build resilience with calendar planning. Look at the year ahead and circle high-risk months. Renewal periods, extreme weather seasons, travel-heavy months, and back-to-school time. During those weeks, be extra cautious with spending. Pull forward small savings to cushion those periods. A little foresight prevents panic. Coordinate with your household. If you share finances, align on the rules, target, and timelines. Decide together what qualifies as emergency and what belongs in sinking funds. Create a shared visual tracker on the fridge or a shared note on your phones. When everyone sees progress, resistance fades and motivation rises. Celebrate milestones without destroying progress. When you hit the starter fund, do something small but memorable that costs little, like a home movie night or a long walk to your favorite view. When you reach 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, mark the moment. Positive emotion cements the habit. Saving is easier when it is not only a grind, but a source of pride. To audit and optimize every quarter. Review your bank statements. Look for subscriptions you did not use, fees that can be negotiated away, and habits that crept back in. Review your insurance coverage, your phone plan usage, and your grocery patterns. Commit to one new optimization each quarter. Small, steady improvements compound. Protect your income. Your emergency fund exists in case income stops, so also do what you can to reduce the chance of interruption. Keep your resume updated, nurture professional relationships, maintain training and certifications, and build a modest second skill that can produce cash quickly. Prevention is cheaper than cure. Keep debt consolidation and rate reduction on the table. If high interest balances are draining cash, explore a lower rate consolidation loan or strategic balance transfer, then lock down spending so you do not rebuild the balances. The aim is to free monthly cash flow for the fund while lowering risk. Every percentage point of interest you cut is money that can go to savings. Integrate the fund into your full plan. Once you achieve 3 to 6 months, do not overshoot endlessly. Extra cash should begin to flow into investments, retirement accounts, or targeted goals like a home down payment. The emergency fund is a safety net, not a vault for every dollar. Too much cash can lose value to inflation. Right-size your reserve and level up to wealth building. Understand the psychology of scarcity and abundance. When money is tight, the brain craves quick relief, which often leads to impulsive spending. A growing emergency fund reduces financial stress signals and improves decision-making. As your stress drops, your productivity often improves, your energy rises, and your long-term choices get better. The fund pays off in ways that are hard to measure on a spreadsheet, but easy to feel in daily life. Remove friction from saving and add friction to spending. Make saving automatic and visible and consistent. Make non-essential spending slightly harder by waiting 24 hours before purchases over a certain amount, by removing stored cards from shopping sites, or by using a separate email for promotional emails that you check only once a week. Friction shapes behavior. Prepare scripts for social pressure. Friends may invite you to events that do not fit your plan. Instead of vague excuses, use clear and kind language. You can say, I am on a savings challenge for the next 6 months, so I am keeping things simple. I would love to join for a free walk this weekend or a potluck at my place. When you offer an alternative, you keep connection alive without breaking your plan. Maintain health. Medical expenses are a top cause of financial shock. Sleep, movement, preventive checkups, hydration, and a basic home cooking habit reduce risk. You cannot control everything, but you can reduce the likelihood and severity of health surprises. Every healthy habit is a quiet deposit into your emergency future. Step 22 is to educate yourself about financial scams and fraud. A single phishing attack or fake invoice can drain your account and set your plan back months. Use strong, unique passwords, enable two-factor authentication, freeze your credit if you are not applying for loans, and stay skeptical of unexpected calls or links. Defense protects the fund you worked so hard to build. Decide your finish line posture. When you hit the full target, do you keep contributing a small amount to account for inflation and life growth, or do you hold steady and redirect all new savings to investments? Write the rule now. If income rises, will you top up the fund proportionally, or will you let it sit and focus on wealth building? Decide in calm times so you act calmly in busy times. Revisit where the fund lives as it grows. Early on a standard high-yield savings account is perfect. As the balance becomes large, consider splitting across 2 institutions for added security and to reduce the chance of accidental overspending from a single pot. Some people prefer to keep 1 month at their primary bank and the rest in an online bank. Accessibility plus separation balances convenience with discipline. Rehearse job loss math. If income stopped today, what is the order of actions you would take? Which bills will you immediately pause or reduce? Which subscriptions will you cancel first? Which side hustle will you activate within the first week? Writing this plan reduces panic if the day ever comes. Panic is expensive. Prepared is powerful. Anchor your identity to resilience. Say out loud, I am the kind of person who prepares. I save before I spend. I protect my family. Identity drives behavior. When saving is who you are rather than what you are trying, you stop arguing with yourself and start acting with consistency. Teach others. Share your framework with a partner, a sibling, or a close friend. Teaching locks in your own discipline and multiplies the impact of your work. A community that values preparedness is a community that survives shocks with grace. Recognize that an emergency fund is not failure planning. It is success insurance. When life presents a chance to relocate for a better job, to take a short unpaid leave to care for a parent, or to start a small venture, your fund is the bridge that makes those choices possible. Opportunity loves prepared people. Remember that difficult seasons end. If your progress is slow this month, do not quit. Lower the target for a few weeks, keep the habit alive, and ramp up again when you can. Missing one planned deposit is not failure. Stopping entirely is. Persistence beats perfection over the long run. Final reminder, money is a tool. Tools are most effective when you set them up before you need them. Build your emergency fund step by step, protect it with clear rules, and let it guard your present while you build your future. You will feel the difference in your sleep, in your relationships, and in your work. If you found this step-by-step guide helpful and want more practical strategies to protect and grow your money, join us here at Level Up Wealth. Subscribe so you never miss clear, actionable lessons that help you build stability, confidence, and freedom. Your emergency fund is the first brick in a strong financial house. Lay it well, and everything you build on top will stand taller and stronger.